Nepal has always expressed its commitment to the Paris Agreement and is actively integrating climate action into our national development plan and program. Nepal is committed to reach zero carbon scenario by 2045, despite resource and capacity gap and continued challenge posed by climate change despite a near zero contribution to it. Our geographical location offers unique advantage and opportunities in the economic sector. We are committed to leveraging this position to enhance our trade relation further and attract investment from around the world, including European Union. Our development experience shows that EU's expertise, technology transfer, and investment have remained instrumental in modernizing our economy and enhancing our capabilities. We need to deepen our cooperation and explore new avenues where our joint effort can yield substantial benefits for both sides. I believe Nepal's graduation from LDC category by 2026 and achievement of sustainable development goal by 2030 can come to fruition only with the substantial amount of investment and required technology transfer from our foreign partner. We expect the continued support from EU in our path toward smooth, irreversible, and sustainable graduation. We are mindful that our path toward growth and prosperity is not free from challenges. To overcome these challenges, we are taking decisive steps. We are streamlining administrative procedure to enhance ease of doing business, investing heavily in infrastructure development to improve connectivity, and focusing on education and vocational training to creating jobs for our youths. The government of Nepal has recently started automatic route for application of foreign direct investment up to 500 million rupees. We have received and approved some application already through this automated route. We are also seeking to bolster our efforts through international partnerships that bring not only capital but also technological and managerial expertise to our nation. Ladies and gentlemen, in this business forum, I expect in-depth discussion on key sectors of economic transformation such as renewable energy, digital transformation, tourism, agro-farming, and infrastructure development, and identify actionable steps for further collaboration.